Hey folks, I've had this request for a while. A lot of people suggesting I give FrogLube a try, and I've had this for approximately 2-3 months now. I've been using it a lot. I love it. I'm actually on my second bottles of each one. This here is the solvent, and the MSRP on this is 26 bucks. This is the CLP, the solvent, or the MSRP on this is 19 bucks. Now, both of these are all natural, non-toxic, environmentally green, and in fact, this CLP right here is USDA certified bio-based product. So, in other words, it's edible for the most part. I wouldn't recommend eating it. It's actually 98% bio-based product. FrogLube is owned by a service-disabled veteran, so you're supporting one of the good guys. You can apply to all surfaces, scrub until dirt, carbon, and fouling particles loosen, wipe clean with bore patch wipes or microfiber towel, lube friction points as required, and for long-term storage, apply a light film prior to storing. Now, what I have been doing, I've found that the CLP is good for pretty much most maintenance. When I get done at the range, after a moderate amount of shooting, the CLP works great to clean it up. I use it to lubricate and leave a nice little coating on there to protect. If I do a little bit heavier shooting, or if it's calibers that foul a little bit more than others, I'll go ahead and use this. Spray it down, let it sit for a little while, and wipe it off. What they recommend doing, it says apply a generous amount to any surface, scrub with nylon brush for 1 to 2 minutes, wipe clean with microfiber towel, apply FrogLube to CLP to lube and protect. So I like to spray it down, let it sit for 5-10 minutes, then I'll come out, put another, squirt it down again, and then use a brush, and it wipes off really well. CLP is pretty much the same cleaning process. When I get done at the range, I'll actually squirt a little bit in a bolt, work it around a little bit in the chamber, and then when I get home, I'll wet everything down again with this, and I'll let it sit for 5, 10, 15 minutes, and then come out and same process, take a brush, loosen everything off, clean it, punch the bore, all that. Works excellent. And on their website here, they have a lot of stuff on the material safety data sheets and product comparisons, and they compare FrogLube to Remington, Break Free, Tetra, Miltech, Empro 7, and Milcom. And FrogLube gets an X in every category, and it's the only one that's food grade biodegradable. It is non-toxic. The only other one that's non-toxic is the Empro 7 and Milcom. It's non-flammable. It's the only one that's not non-flammable. Made wholly of U.S. manufactured components. This is made 100% in the United States. The other ones are unknown on that. It's not that they're not, it's just unknown. They are non-hazardous. The CLP, the claims of CLP, it actually cleans, lubricates, and protects. The only other ones that do that, Break Free and Empro 7. The extreme temperature range, the only one that does that, Tetra, Empro 7, and Milcom. Harmless to plastic and rubber, Milcom is the only other one. Rust protection in salt water and water, Empro 7 and Milcom are the only other ones. They also have it listed, this is the only one recommended for airsoft or paintball guns. The only one recommended for black powder, and as far as material safety data sheets, Remington, Miltech, Empro 7, and Milcom are the only other ones that publish that data. So it's a very informative website looking through here. And as I've mentioned before, I mean, I try a lot of different products. Break Free is pretty much my go-to. I mean, that's the one I've been using the longest. So I compare everything to that. And I've really been using the Empro 7 a lot lately. I really like that one. And comparing the FrogLube to those, I think is just as good, if not better. I think the cleaning, lubricating aspect of it is just as good. I haven't done any of my own personal tests on the protecting capabilities of it, so that I can't speak to specifically. But I think, as far as those other things, I think it does just as good a job. But the thing that I think makes it a little bit better is the fact that it is biodegradable and earth friendly. And to me, earth friendly equates to pet friendly and kid friendly. So that, I think, is a definite bonus. It's not flammable. You don't have to worry about that. So, and as I've said before, of course, after you clean your firearms, it's filled with lead. So of course it's not safe. But the product itself is safe if you have it sitting around the house. You don't have to worry about any, kids getting into it, anything like that happening. So that is a definite plus. This here pretty much does not have a scent at all, just very faint. This actually smells a little bit like mint. If you've ever used some of the products like boar butter that are on the market for black powder firearms, this smells just like that. So I really like it, and I would highly recommend it. It is FrogLube. This is the solvent, and this is the CLP. If you haven't tried it yet, give it a try. I know a lot of you out there have, because you've been recommending it to me for a few years now. So if you haven't tried it, check it out. Semper Fi.